Well, first opened back in 1975, there's a look inside the iconic Superdome in downtown New Orleans. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the New Orleans Saints.
Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Richardson to the air on first down.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and tackle and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away.
Back deep, Rashid Shaheed.
It's taken to the 26.
Well, that one a 55-yard punt, 13 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And Lance now to throw.
And complete right side to Cook. That's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
Working from the gun, Lance.
Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. Touchdown, New Orleans. Travis Kelsey with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list.
And the Saints will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. They find some open field here. And they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. Now Richardson back to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And Richardson looks to throw once more. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Richardson. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. 7th play in this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. In motion comes the tight end left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Well, so much for holding them to a field goal. The pressure they got home on the previous play didn't hear, and that bought their quarterback some time to find a receiver, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Quick throw completed by Richardson. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. Robinson will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
On 3rd and goal, they're going to run the option. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Jamar Chase, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it'll bring up third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. You look at this Arizona defense.
They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 30, under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
7-7, our score after one.
7-7.
Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession, as they've got it with a fourth down coming up.
Here comes the Saints punter now.
Back deep is Tank Dell.
Fielded just inside the 20. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the momentum just continuing to build and build for them. They had the touchdown, their last drive to tie the game. Now their defense does its job, and Charles, all of a sudden, they've got a chance to capture the lead here.
And we're seeing a really nice exhibition of what coaches love to call complementary football. Offense gets a tie, defense does its job, gets the ball right back, and their teammates now have momentum. What a nice job they're doing, all doing it together.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Richardson looking to throw.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
The offense on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Now it's Richardson.
And this one is incomplete.
Well, we couldn't count any yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
Well, I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
It was Josh Sweat who got him down on the defensive side. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Lance.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. He's got a man complete. A huge play there for Arizona. 51 yards. So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield. Here's Richardson to throw. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked up by who else? The former Cardinal, Patrick Peterson. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Lance now on 1st down. Catch is made by Hardman. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A gain of 32 that time. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Lance going to throw. Locates Hardman for another catch. Only a yard of the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
97.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Red, yellow.
To throw, it's Lance. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal.
Ready.
Throwing now is Lance. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Saints. Romeo Doubs, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have taken the lead. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Tank down to return it from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
In motion right is Addison. Richardson now on second down. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Richardson to throw off play action. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That's taken on the 25. So possession goes over here on the punt. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. On first down, Lance. That'll be complete to Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Lance now on first down. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Lance looking to throw it. Finds his man. It's Kelsey on the crossing route here. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Let's go. Blue striker.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey.
On the ball.
Lance looks to throw again. Flush to his right. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. In motion goes the tight end. From the gun, it's Lance. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. George Pickens, his intended receiver there, and it's 3rd down. Give to Cook out of the gun, and he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And that will line up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. Completed out left to Dobbs. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Throwing on first down is Lance. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. In motion right, that's Hardman. A fake on the jet sweep as they run with Cook up the middle. Great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Lance. Rolling to his left. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms. And when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Cook is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their offense an opportunity?
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Here's Lance to throw it.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Now a 3rd and goal situation as this Arizona defense tries to stand tall once more.
And Lance now to throw.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown!
James Cook
For 3 yards out.
and the Saints take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Point after here coming up. It's good, and it is now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to Robinson now on first down. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. On second down, it's Richardson to throw it.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Richardson looking to throw this.
And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 4th down. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one on to the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Completes it to Hardman. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Ready. Ball red.
Here's Lance. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Striker, 3-3. Smash, red. Yellow, zoom. Go red. Hut, hut.
Now Lance. Eluding the pressure right. The ball comes out, and the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail by 2 scores in the 4th. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off, and he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. James Cook with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Saints are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Dragon 60.
Now it's Richardson. Throwing left side, it's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 44-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Robinson up the middle. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. And quickly they get to the line. And Richardson completes a quick one out wide. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Now Richardson going to shift things up.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Rig!
To throw is Richardson. Looking to throw on second down. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score.
Let's go now! Mustang 19!
Here's Richardson to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to make it fourth down.
Deputy! Bravo 80! 19 Lions!
Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Saints will have the football back. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Defensively, they know the situation. They stacked the line. Heck, that was a goal line set right there.
And it's the right play for them, exactly what they have to do. They want to take away every gap, every crack, and make sure no one can get through it. But here's the deal, though. You've worked on offense all year long about these types of defensive fronts. If they can penetrate it at all, your runner has a chance to go a long way behind.
It could be a house call. Here comes the Saints punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And that is very well done there as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. To be frank, you really have to feel for them. And this is appearing to not be their week yet again. So another loss in the cards as they trail big in quarter number 4.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. On third down, here's Richardson. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Troy Anderson. And he's got his guys set up great now. 1st and goal. And the Pigskin at the 7-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there with his his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Throwing. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Saints are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
Ready, set.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Now Lance a fake of the jet sweep, and he wants to throw it off that play action.
Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey,